a piped band marches into the city square in Dundee, Scotland. This is a familiar sight in Scotland, part of the Scottish way of life. But there's something new here, for this is the NCR pipe band, and its presence means that a new industry is now firmly established in the old city. Now, the modern offspring of the long-established National Cash Register Company of Dayton, Ohio, pays tribute to a Scottish tradition. The company itself is now woven into the pattern of Scotland. A modern Scotland where the new blends with the old. Let's look at this land of contrasts. First, go 60 miles south, over the Forth Bridge, which stands a lasting tribute to the skill of 19th century Scots engineers. To Edinburgh, Scotland's capital city. Towering above it is the city's crowning glory, the centuries-old castle. Venerable and ancient, it is a reminder of a grim past. But Edinburgh, too, is a city of contrasts. Within a mile of the castle, a factory is engaged in the newest industry, electronics. Here, machine tools are made to operate from orders recorded on a magnetic tape. Now, go 50 miles west to Glasgow. This is its famous university, founded over 500 years ago. Here, students can learn of past civilizations or study the structure of the atom. Within a mile of the university, the world-renowned shipyards of Clydeside. The first steamships regularly to ply across the Atlantic came from the Clyde. Here worked the pioneers, Henry Bell, Robert Napier. And it was on the Clyde that Samuel Cunard ordered the building of the first Cunarders. Today, Clyde-built ships continue the proud tradition. The streamlined Empress of Britain sails on regular service down the Clyde and across the Atlantic. Now turn north to the country places. For Scotland is famous for its mountains, its rivers, and its lochs. And these are the bonny banks of Loch Lomond. But even in the quiet places there are contrasts. Many of the lochs and rivers are harnessed to give electric power. And within a mile of the banks of Loch Lomond there are new factories built to an ordered plan in garden-like industrial estates. Now, back to Dundee. It was on the outskirts of this city, on the beautiful Firth of Tay, that NCR built its first Scottish factories. This is the story of the thousands who came to work in these factories and of what they found there. To tell the story of the thousands, there is Guy Smith, who works on the assembly lines at Block 24, John Anderson, machine operator in the main manufacturing plant. Also in the main manufacturing plant there is Moira White, Olive Price, who works on the assembly lines but in the Camperdown factory, and Kenneth Lamb, an apprentice. Let's go back to the morning these five came to NCR for the first time. In the training school, the new apprentices have assembled to listen to the first lecture in their 5 years course, here being given by Dick Allen, who will be their instructor, advisor and friend for the first 12 months. He outlines the course to be followed. In the school, Kenneth was to get a sound practical training. For theoretical background, he could attend the technical college on day release. By doing this, he had a chance of gaining his national certificate in engineering. during the years of his apprenticeship. As he listens, Kenneth Lamb catches a glimpse of what lies ahead. On completion of his apprenticeship, he may go to work in the main production plant and perhaps be in charge of one of the many special-purpose machines which are a feature of NCR production, like the 12-foot-high vertical broaching machine used in the production of Class 31 racks and similar parts. Or he may be responsible for machine setting, or he may become a plant maintenance engineer. Some of the apprentices will go to the tool room. Tool making offers a great future for the apprentice and great responsibilities as well, for tool makers make and maintain the tools required in the manufacture of component parts. Other apprentices will go to help in the design of the tools. They will work in this drawing office with a team of some 30 designers. But this is all in the future. Today, Kenneth Lamb must listen to the lecture by the instructor and so start learning the first principles of engineering. Meanwhile, on that first morning in one of the other factories, another lecture was going on. The safety officer, Bill McLean, speaks to all new employees soon after they enter the factories. Thus it was that the other 4 new starts joined a group to hear a talk on safety measures and were told about the use of safety gloves, goggles, shoes, and other protective clothing before going their separate ways.